The morning haze rolled off the Pacific and settled over the Coronado compound like a thin veil, softening the edges of steel and concrete. Men moved in practiced lines, rifles slung, boots in rhythm, curses tossed like gravel. The air smelled of CLP and salt. Then a truck door slammed and the cadence broke. She stepped down, shorter than most, shoulders squared beneath a plate carrier, a duffel hanging easy at her side. Her name tape read, Hollis. Black hair tucked tight, no smile, no swagger, just calm, like still water you somehow know is deep. A corporal snorted near the armory door. PR experiments here early. More laughter. It carried in places like this, where humor kept the fear from tightening too much. Only one man didn't laugh. The commander, Captain Reeve. He was older than his jawline pretended, eyes bleached by sand and sun. He didn't look at her so much as through her. "You," Reeve said. "Range in 10. Let's see what the recruiter sent me." Hollis nodded once. No salute. She walked past them, not bristling, not shrinking. The armory lights flickered overhead. She set her duffel down, unzipped, and lifted out a worn, hard case with the reverence of a violinist preparing to tune. "Careful, sweetheart," someone said behind her. "Don't chip the paint." The case clicked open. Foam, cut precisely. A long-action chassis, custom barrel, glass that had seen deserts and mountains and ship's decks that never stopped rolling. She moved with a mechanic's care and a surgeon's certainty, fingers finding torque without looking. When she shrugged out of her combat shirt, the whispers stopped. Ink curled down her right shoulder blade. An angel, not with a gentle face but with eyes narrowed, wings swept forward like the moment before a hawk strikes. A single phrase beneath, in Latin, non clamabo, I will not shout. They stared. Curiosity replaced mockery, just a little. On the line, the range stretched in trembling heat. Steel plates waited like pale moons at 300, 800, 0 at 100, Reeve said. He held a shot timer the way a priest might hold a relic. "Then we walk it out. Wind's a liar today." Hollis lay prone. Her breathing slowed in visible steps. She didn't talk to the rifle or pet it. She simply let the world shrink until there was glass, reticle, heartbeat. The first shot snapped and the plate at 100 shivered, dead center. Second shot, same hole. Third, a whisper into the whisper. She started walking it out. At 800, she made a wind call so subtle even the spotter missed it. A half mil to catch a sly cross breeze. At 1200, the mirage danced like heat snakes, and her bullet arrived as if it had known the route all along. The murmurs along the line went flat. Reeve masked his reaction with boredom. "Shooting paper is math," he said. "Shooting people is weather." He pointed toward a box on the bench. "Break that down. Reassemble blindfolded. 2 minutes." She took the cloth, tied it over her eyes, and worked by feel. 30 seconds later, she slid the bolt. The rifle fell into battery with a home sound. She pulled the blindfold down and met the commander's eyes for the first time. "Who taught you that trick?" he asked. "No trick, sir," she said. "Just repetition." He grunted. "Your file says you've seen sand." "A little." "Your file also says you were attached to a unit that doesn't officially exist." She said nothing. Non clamabo. He waited, then laughed. Short, dry, meant to sting. "You shoot pretty. Let's see if you can do anything ugly." It didn't take long. Trouble never did. 3 days later, the op order came crinkled and urgent. A joint task force had chased a financier into a belly of stone. High plateau past the border, a basin of ancient lakebed turned to badland by sun and wind. He traveled with bodyguards, a drone jammer, and the smug invulnerability of a man whose money had always meant consequences. The plan was clean. A small team in, watch line up, one precise action to stop a convoy before it melted into a canyon where helicopters fear to hover.